Yes, sir. Good day, good evening, good night. My name is Eric's Opinion On, and today I will be discussing my opinion on bad animation and anime. For reference purposes, I'm gonna play a little clip for y'all on what I hate so much. I know I'm really one of those people. I can only watch anime that got some fire animation. And I'm not saying that because I'm shallow and I don't like the story, partly because of that, not gonna lie. But it is called anime, right? If I wanted to partake in that story, I would read the manga, which I don't. I don't like manga. Shit is trash, no cap. But it's called anime for a reason. And I'm about to articulate really, what's another word for articulate? Really, and explain why I really dislike anime with some bad animation. And I'm about to break it down in 3 different sections. Number 1, my love for animation. I do love me some good animation. I am not going to lie. If that animation is fire, the show is fire, except Fire Force. It's not a good show. It's okay show. The animation is fire, but it's not that good. I'm not gonna lie. And on top of that, I'm going to explain why I love animation so much and why I respect it on a whole nother level, and why when I see some garbage animation, 7 Deadly Sins, I'm going to say what I gotta say. Because I hate it. Then in a second, I'm going to outline to you. I'm going to outline the outliers. There are some shows that I do enjoy and do love and do care for and do appreciate and do want inside of me and do like, that has some terrible animation. And we're going to get to that. We're going to show you clips. We're going to show you instances. We're going to show you battles. We're going to show you fights. We're going to show you everything that describes some outlines that have some bad animation, but it's still a fire show. And then the third point, I'm just gonna be hating. It's really simple. I'm really finna hate on all y'all favorite animes. I don't care if the manga was good. Do I look like the type of person to read manga? No, sir. I'm gonna hate. And I'm finna articulate my point on why shows with bad animation, except the ones that I like, are trash. Simple as that. And let's get to it. First point. What's the first point? The first point is my love for animation. You know, as a person that edits, I understand the time and effort it takes to go frame by frame in order to get something right. And I'm not saying I'm a good editor. I really don't be trying, no cap. But I know what it takes to make a good show with good animation. I read somewhere that it takes about 6 months to make one episode of a well animated show. I think that was for the 7 Deadly Sins, when the 7 Deadly Sins was good. It took them 6 months to make one episode of that show. So I understand the effort and love and care it takes to make a good looking show. That's why I respect it so much, and I disrespect so much when it's straight garbage. Again, I'm about to articulate to you in my next point on why some shows are good but still have bad animation. But we finna just go on why I love animation so much. First of all, anime is really goated. The story is something different. Something different from traditional American TV. I can really watch a traditional American TV and predict the whole storyline. I can watch Death Note and not know he finna kill the main. Well, he really the antagonist. He gonna kill the main character in this episode. I can watch Steins Gate, watch 12 episodes of Steins Gate, and not predict on the 12th episode they finna shoot the girl. That's some good story. But American TV is just really simple. This, that, and the third happens, and this, that, and the third happens, and this, that, and it's really predictable with cliches, and I just can't do it. That's why I love animation so much. So when then you add some animation, where I love animation, I really respect animation. I might be going too fast for y'all because I'm really preaching on this video. But break it down. When you got some good animation with some good story devices, with some good writing, you got a good show. And I'm just gonna say 75% of the shows out there are anime. No cap, I don't lie. Now let's get back to the animation part. Again, I said I respect the time and effort it takes to animate. And as a person who edits, I also draw on my part-time. I suck at it, but we try. As a person who knows, it'd be taking me at least 1 hour to make one drawing. Imagine doing that same drawing for 50 times, for 50 frames, for 60 frames, 24 frames per second, for 1 second of the show. I respect it. So when I see some garbage that a 2-year-old could do if he had 6 months, then I say, this is trash. Now we're gonna get to the next point. The outliers. The shows that just went above and beyond with the story and still had some trash animation, and that just made me love it. And y'all might know some of these shows. Well, they don't have the worst animation, but they have some pretty trash animation, not gonna lie. And let's get it. The first show is Mob Psycho. No, it's not Mob Psycho. This is the first show that has some trash animation. To this day, I'm not gonna lie, they do not animate. They be doing still frames with some action lines. It's One Piece.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
It's One Piece. One Piece does not have good animation. And I know that. I know it's a good show. That's why it's an outlier. One Piece animation between... I know the beginning animation of One Piece was decent. It was watchable. It wasn't really animated. Well, it was animated, but it was more... The animation was like subtle. You sometimes they wouldn't animate it, but sometimes they would. I might not know what I'm talking about. But the art style was different. The animation wasn't the best, but I enjoyed it at the least. It wasn't a hindrance. Then we got to I'm trying to see where we got when the animation became garbage. Fishman Island? Was it Fishman? I don't know, but I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna put some video in of when this animation was just detestable. But I stuck through it. And I'm gonna say the writing with Fishman Island was garbage. And that animation was garbage. But the show proved me wrong for a whole 600 episodes that I was already in it, So I wasn't from the league. That's a show that's just beyond anything I ever seen. A show that just broke my expectations, But another show I want to outline that has some garbage animation, but I still love to this day, is because when it's trash, it is trash. I was gonna say One Punch Man, but I only enjoyed One Punch Man when it was good, not when it was bad. There is no show in this planet that has some bad animation, that has some garbage animation that I enjoy. It's as simple as that. The story could be amazing, but when that animation is detestable, when it's 6-year-old drawings, I do not like it. It's as simple as that. Now we on to the hating section. This is the hating section where I will hate on your most favorite animes. Number 1, One Punch Man. It was good first season. Second season, completely garbage. I never watched One Punch Man for the story. One Punch Man doesn't even have story. So when you take the animation and you put it
in a dumpster, and then you turn that dumpster into a fire, and then you burn that fire, and you throw that fire into space, and then you throw it into the sun.
Then I cannot watch the show. The second season, though everyone likes the second season, had the best story. It was garbage. I couldn't watch it. I'm bitching out because the second season was so bad. I'm gonna be real. The second season is straight garbage, and I got a lot of emotion. I went to it because One Punch Man is my favorite show. I'm gonna be talking fast, so I'm gonna say One Punch Man season 2 is detestable, disgusting, something that never should have existed. And I know because rushing things, but it's trash. Simple as that. Let's on to the next one. Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, it was coming. It was most definitely coming. Seven Deadly Sins is not good. It is good. The first, second season, third season, and yes, third season. Netflix OVA is not no season. The third season is 100% trash. I watched 2 episodes, realized the blood is white, and they fight like they're not even fighting, bro. I'm gonna be real, they're not fighting. And I just realized the show is trash. And I did what anyone would do. They write mine, and I dropped it. The show was garbage. I'm not. And then moving on, a couple of months after I dropped the show, that one episode came out, and I know what episode came out. It was a fight between Escanor and Meliodas. What is that? Oh, yeah, I might be lying. Ain't no way you put that on my TV screen. Ain't no way you put that in my Crunchyroll subscription. Yeah, I'm still ain't no way you put that in my Netflix account. That is straight garbage. Again, I know some people out there like it, but it's trash. I'm gonna be real. Now, for a show that had decent animation, but it's still trash, I just wanted to point out because I really don't like it. It's One Piece. What am I saying? It's Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is bad.
It was most definitely coming. Seven Deadly Sins is not good. It is good the first, second season, third season, and yes, third season. Netflix OVA is not no season. That third season is 100% trash. I watched 2 episodes, realized the blood is white, then they fighting like they're not even fighting, bro. I'm gonna be real, they're not fighting. And I just realized the show is trash, and I did what anyone would do in their right mind, and I dropped it. The show was garbage, I'm not gonna lie. And then moving on, a couple months after I dropped the show, that one episode came out, and I know y'all know what episode came out. It was the fight between Escanor and Meliodas. What is that? Oh, y'all lying. Y'all must be lying. Ain't no way you put that on my TV screen. Ain't no way you put that in my Crunchyroll subscription. Yeah, I'm stumbling over my words. Ain't no way you put that in my Netflix account. That is straight garbage. Again, I know some people out there like it, but it's trash. I'm gonna be real. Now, for a show that had decent animation, but it's still trash, I just wanted to point it out because I really don't like it. It's not One Piece. What am I saying? It's Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is bad. I know it has nothing to do with the bad animation. I just wanted to point it out. It's not a good show. I'm sorry, it's not. And you'd be like, you didn't watch it. Well, I did. I watched like about 300 episodes, even after the time skip. Come on. This show is trash. And that's my episode. I just really ranted for I don't even know how long. Why I don't like bad animation, but it's really on shows I don't like. I really went surface level. There's really more shows out there that I've watched that have detestable animation, but I didn't want to get into deep with it and explain every single situation. I know I'm surface level anime fan. I know I don't go out other than shonen, even though I do actually. But if you got some trash animation, you got a trash show. And that would be Eric's opinion on. See ya in the next video. Bow. Hello.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.